This is All India Radio. The news read by Valsa Williams. Mr. Barack Obama has won a second term as President of the United States. He defeated his Republican challenger Mitt Romney with a comfortable margin. With results in from most states, Mr. Obama has secured 303 votes in the Electoral College and made it to the White House for the second term. Mr. Obama prevailed despite lingering dissatisfaction with the economy and a well-funded challenge by his opponent, Mr. Romney. Mr. Obama thanked his supporters on his Twitter social media site, saying he owed his victory to their efforts. His supporters celebrated the victory outside the White House. Mr. Mitt Romney called President Barack Obama and conceded defeat. He addressed his supporters at his campaign headquarters in Boston and said he has wished the president well and prayed that Mr. Obama would be successful in guiding the nation at this moment of challenge. Meanwhile, Mr. Obama is now well past the finish line. In the last hour, the Democrats have won the key battleground state of Virginia with 13 electoral college votes and also the swing state of Colorado with 9 votes. The president has also won the swing state of Nevada with 6 votes. Under the U.S. Constitution, each state is given a number of electoral votes in rough proportion to its population. The candidate who wins 270 electoral votes becomes the president. India and Canada have concluded negotiations on operationalizing the bilateral civil nuclear cooperation agreement signed in 2010 in Toronto. This was announced at a joint press conference by the Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh and his visiting Canadian counterpart Stephen Harper at Hyderabad House last evening. 3 more pacts were inked after the talks. They include 1 agreement and 2 MOUs to strengthen cooperation in the areas of social security, information and communication technology, and defense cooperation in research and development. The Food Ministry is hopeful that at least 2 major recommendations of the C. Rangarajan panel on sugar decontrol relating to abolition of levy sugar and release order mechanism for mills would be implemented in the next 2 months. Food Minister K.V. Thomas met Prime Minister Manmohan Singh and Agriculture Minister Sharad Pawar yesterday to discuss how the recommendations could be implemented at the earliest. The Department of Food and Consumer Affairs has received the recommendations from the Prime Minister's office. In Madhya Pradesh, the State Cabinet has decided to increase upper age limit for direct recruitment in government services from 35 to 40 years. The upper age limit will be 45 years for scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, other backward classes, government servants, home guards and women. This upper age limit will not be applicable to executive posts of home, forest, excise and jail departments. In Assam, 5 hardcore rhino poachers were arrested yesterday at Bishwanath Charali in Shonitpur district. The SP Shonitpur district said, acting on a tip-off, police arrested 5 poachers along with 1 rhino horn. Forest officials are investigating the genuineness of the horn. A spate of bomb attacks has rocked the Syrian capital Damascus, leaving several people dead and many others wounded. Activists said at least 10 people were killed when several blasts struck an area populated mostly by members of President Bashar al-Assad's minority Alawite sect. Hours later, a car bomb exploded near a mosque in the largely Sunni Muslim district of Al-Qadam. Early reports said there are many casualties, but details are unclear. Host Sri Lanka beat New Zealand by 7 wickets in the rain-affected third one-day international match at Pallekele in Kandy last night. Tilakaratne Dilshan smashed an unbeaten 102 to power Sri Lanka to a 7-wicket win. He hit 12 fours in his 95-ball knock as Sri Lanka achieved a rain-revised target of 197 with 11 balls to spare. Earlier, the match started late due to rain and was reduced to 33 overs a side. Sri Lanka now has a 2-0 lead in the 5-match series. And with that, we end this news bulletin.